Hello world, welcome to another episode of Wandering Back to Europe. And as I said before, we didn't have any games in between, so it's going to be a shorter episode. So I want to take this time and actually talk about something, I guess how the Football Manager works. Because it's cool. Like, also I wanted to break up a bit of the routine because, I feel like quite often these videos do tend to get very much the same. We kind of all follow the same formats. So I kind of want to break it up a bit. So I want to start a bit of conversation. Like, the thing is, I was thinking about Football Manager, and this was mainly because, as you know, in real life, Bolton got relegated from League Two, to League Two, sorry, and it just makes me think that in the space of 2 years in Football Manager in the game, I went from League One to Championship, and without using any editing, without using any databases, without doing anything like special, I managed to secure a pretty good mid-table placement and then secure a promotion. And now I'm doing, I'm second in the league. It's crazy. And the real Bolton, which to be fair, they're playing with the youngest squad ever. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a game against Coventry when they had like a full squad of under 18 players, which is pretty cool. Obviously, the club like is in a bad place financially, and they kind of have to do it, and it's fine. But like, if you look at their stats, they didn't do well, and I'm just wondering, like, is Football Manager, should we treat it as a game per se, or should it be more difficult? Should it be, I wonder, like, in what the future of this game will be. Will it be like in 20 years, you will put on your VR headset and you will manage Bolton, and then it'll be all the crap thing that happens to it, and you will most likely fail? Because I feel like maybe, or maybe have difficulties, like, oh, like more of a retro thing, like not retro, like more of an arcade thing, like, because it kind of feels like this is like an arcade version of football, even though it's not. Because yeah, like Bolton real life got relegated and we're doing so well, and I'm just thinking like maybe it could be like realistic version. I'm just saying like way down the line. I'm not saying like wow, that's it. Like right now I want this game where I actually feel like Bolton manager. Like they put cameras on the dudes when they're actually managing, and then put VR so you can kind of like imagine how they look like. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm like, is the future of the game going to be like you have difficulty levels? That like, ooh, I want to experience the real life management skills, whatever. When computers get that good, it'll be kind of cool. I don't know what you guys think, because what do you think the future of Football Manager is going to be like? It'll be cool if computers get that advanced that it can actually simulate much more. I don't know, but yeah, because it's just strange. Like, because if I'll go to my transfers real quick. I go to like, I'll show you some of the transfers like I've done. I mean, obviously this will be kind of a recap, but at the same time, not really. Like, this is not the point to be a recap. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. Like, I did some loans. Like, maybe the only, top player that we signed was Mbubakare. And maybe potentially they could have done the same. But, like, would this make that big of a difference? Because I feel like none of these players made a huge difference. Because Williams didn't play much. Lewis didn't play much. Miller didn't play much. So only, like, Lewis Potter and Mbubakare made a big deal. So I'm just wondering, like, what happened there, Like, at what point does this game... Like, at what point we as a community be like, yeah, this is a fun game we're playing, or, oh no, this is too much, it's no longer a game. At what point, like, what do you guys think? Anyways, enough of the serious stuff. I just wanted to fill in some time to make my videos longer. Sorry. No, it's fun. I want a conversation. I like chatting. I think it's cooler if people treat this as a bit of a, I guess, a conversation more than just like watch my stream, be like, cool, you did things. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, it's fun for me. Maybe it's more fun for you. If it's not, well, I'm sorry. That's kind of how I want to do it. I'm just a dick. I'm sorry. Anyways, we're going to be taking on Blackburn in the Carabao Cup. And I'm not happy with the way we played last time. And I'm thinking Emmanuel needs to be taught a bit of a lesson, which is sad. And I'm going to put Brian. He's a bit more defensively solid than him. What else am I thinking? I'm thinking... Ooh, Spillane. Why is... So, this is the thing. I wasn't training Spillane to play in the midfield, in the center midfield. But with those stats, I'm just realizing, wow, maybe I should. But this kind of happened on his own. I think it's maybe because I've been playing him in under 23s, or maybe that's where he plays for in Ireland. He's played 2 games, so I don't know. How is his passing? 13, not the best vision, so maybe he's not the best there. What about Blanco? Oh yeah, Blanco's shit at passing. I don't trust Blanco. I'm thinking I'm going to get Vera run out. Where is Crawford? Yeah, so Crawford and Bakari and Darcy are all tired, which is a shame. So I think we're going to go like this. We're going to go Matthews in goal, Lewis, Bryan, Chalobah, Bree, Gilmore and Gujamin. I might have to break this partnership up because we didn't have any solidity at the back. Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm sorry, Gilly. I'm sorry, Gilmore, buddy, but we're going to have to do this. So I'm thinking, put Chalobah there. Then Jozo hasn't played too well last game. Yeah, we're gonna do like this. So forget what I said. We're starting again. Matthews, Lewis, Brian, Zuma, Bree, Chalaba, and Gujman. Gujman is better than Gilmore, but the performances does kind of show as well. Politish on the left, Vera and Spillane. My right-footed man. I might switch him. Nah, I might not switch him. Why not? Vera in the middle and Campagna up front. So let us do this. Hopefully my little, not rant, but my little rant slash, I don't know, like futuristic vision chat is interesting to you guys. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and I guess, hey, if you want, write some conversation pieces. I'd love to bring some stuff up. I'd like to make this more of a conversationary type things instead of you just listening to me and like. I think I'm interesting. No, I'm joking. I don't. But like, I don't know. People don't tune in for this stuff to be like, oh, Mr. Spaceman or whatever talks shit for like half an hour, and you guys go, oh yeah, like, yeah, maybe eventually, but like currently now, I just want to be like, I just want to chat. I love this game, and I love talking about it. So I think like some people were asking in my Instagram like why I pick Football Manager. It's because like it's the only game that I've religiously spent time on, and I spent so much time on it that like I can talk about a lot of stuff of it. And obviously I don't know everything. Like sometimes as you go on streams and people mention things, and I'm like, has this always been there? I don't know. I think it's just important that people actually, take a time to talk, because yeah, this game, like after a few seasons, like you will show everything, and like, it's cool that you need to find some new stuff to talk about. So it was nice that I managed to speak through this whole half without realizing we didn't see anything. There was no highlights, no nothing. Oh man, sorry, just another blast from the past. So this guy, Darrell Lenihan, 4 or 5 FMs ago, I think that was when Barnet was in League 2. So this man, along with Matthew Stevens, formed a team that went all the way from the League 2 to the Champions League, and then went with me to Real Madrid. It was such a great save. It was probably my favorite save ever, because then I went to Real Madrid and I bought my whole team from Barnet. It was something, and yeah, even had Mensa was one of the players that are a wonder kid, which is strange because I haven't seen him since. So I wonder what he's been up to. Well, so far nothing interesting at all. Lewis Holtby, another very good player of the past, and this game is kind of boring. So I feel like for games like this, I definitely need to like write a book and be like, here, conversation pieces. But yeah, I wonder what you guys think about this, what the future of FM is going to look like. If it's going to be more realistic, or if they're going to introduce more stuff to it. Right, Companion the ball, Vera, good into play. Gujman, carry the ball. He's been carrying it quite well. I think he's quick and he's good at dribbling. Spillane, Bree again. Chalaba, good into play with Bree. Vera, is he going to pass to the left? No, he's not. Chalaba, Gujman, tosses it to Politich. Campagna does a little bit of a rugby kick, and we miss. Hey, Richie. Chalaba is dropping back. That's what a halfback does, apparently. Hey, that's something I learned because I was doing this, so that's kind of cool. That's why you check Reddit and Twitter and stuff. You find cool stuff. Campagna, Clark Salter stole the ball from him. I was like, the guy just completely missed it. We might not able to win you the league. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's the thing I like about Football Manager as well. They support a lot of like pretty good causes, and it's nice, because a lot of times, like, I guess game developers are afraid to afraid to mention the hard topics because so it's really impressive that they go, well, you know what, we don't care. Like, if we lose some people over a stance we're taking, who cares? It's the right thing to do. Like, that's why I like, is it Miles Jacobson? Like, when he posted the things about like Black Lives Matter, people got really annoyed at him. He's like, look, I don't care. Don't buy my game. If you're the kind of person that like shits on this or like shits on us, like I like whatever, like I'd rather take that loss than like, compromise and be like, oh, like, no, it's the right thing to do. Wow, this has turned into a very conversational sort of thing, but it makes sense. There's nothing happening. We're going to go to penalties now. And let's see if Billy Gilmore learned from last year not to go down the middle. But to be fair, I feel like people do have the responsibility to actually like talk about the difficult stuff. And I mean, conversation is conversation. Maybe a little conversation, Gilmore steps up, goes down the right, see down the middle. Yeah, even a little conversation can change someone's mind. Like, Obviously, there will be people that are just like, I don't care, but, Armstrong down the left. Okay, my keeper falls over. That's kind of funny. I like the way the 3D graphics are kind of like, obviously in the game, there's like, oh, he made a dive to the right, but I guess Campagna, oh, little dink. But like the way the game shows is the guy kind of goes, oh, I don't know. But yeah, like I think it's important that people bring conversations up, and some people, in conversation, they can be like, oh, you know what? Maybe you're right, and even not, you tried. People shouldn't just be like, Alex Blanco. Ooh, we're good at penalties so far, and we haven't gone down the middle since, which is impressive. But yeah, sorry for this big rant. I just, I think I like talking, listening. Ooh, almost. I just like listening to myself speak, and hope you like listening to me too. So, Simonovic, you made a mistake last time. Are you gonna make it now, Simonovic? He went down the middle, hit the keeper, and the ball bounced into the goal. I will take that. Any penalty going in is a penalty going in. Besic just kills my keeper. Jeez, I think if you got a hand to it, like, he'd just break it. So, Vera, the youngster, it's on his shoulders to, I guess, to not lose. We've done decently well in the Carabao Cup, and it's down to penalties, which is, Vera, hey, and we're out. So I'm pretty sure the last two ones were on penalties, and we finally lose. Makes sense. I feel like, I don't know. I do feel a bit unfortunate because if you look at here, they kind of look like they kind of parked the bus, red, yellow cards everywhere. And Vera does something stupid, goes down the middle. I feel like maybe in this save, but like most of the times whenever we lose or miss a penalty, it's always down the middle, never the keeper saving it. So I don't know why my players never learn. It's a shame, but I guess what can you do? So, enough of this. We have lost. We didn't make it far. Blackburn are... Bolton pay the penalty. Jeez. That's another thing. Oh, man. The thing about Football Manager, like the small things, like you can have your son in it, a player can come out as gay, Brexit stuff is different, like the creativity, like my favorite part is the April Fool's joke, and I religiously try and do it every year because it's just funny. Like, it's just the small things. Like, people are just having fun sometimes when they make this game. But yeah, Bolton paid the penalty, or like seventh heaven for Bolton. It's like, yeah, I like that. Nice. But I don't like the result. I mean, fair. What can you say? I don't think we'll ever do well in the Carabao Cup, which is a shame. We've potentially been seen as a contender. I mean, we're meant to get mid-table in the championship, like, I don't know. Vera's still ready to put himself to the spot. Hey, good man. So, enough of the talking. What are we thinking? I think we've done too many games in here, so we're definitely not going to do another game here. Should we do a revenge game against Blackburn? No, I'm thinking like I just jump down to like something here in November. Maybe... man. Maybe I do a Millwall game. Maybe I do Brentford. Is there anything cool? Is there anything that calls my name? Southampton. It would be cool to play a Premier League team. Unless they've been here for 2 years. Or they just got relegated last year. Oh no, they've been here for 2 years now. Inzaghi is the manager. I don't know. It's one of those days where I just have no idea where to go. You know what? I'm doing the Swansea game. I like Swansea. I've played with them in FIFA. And I've taken them to the Premier League. So, hey. Maybe they'll remember me. Again, past life, past me. Right, anyway, so much for me making this a shorter video. It's exactly the same time as all my other videos. But yeah, like I said, just write me some stuff, write questions, like, I will forget to show stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys like this kind of more chatty thing. I'm gonna try to do it more often. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ramblingness of, of me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.